Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. Farida here with Fashion by Faith Iman. We're going to be doing a short series. I'm here at the community center. Kiddos are with grandma watching some movies they have and having some free events. So I had to come out and talk to you guys a little bit about some of the things that have been happening. As you know, if you have visited my social media, my daughter was really sick and there's a lot going on there. There's just a lot going on with family, relatives, and sadly, life and death and things that are completely out of our control. But the short series is going to be focusing on how to focus and pivot and source the attributes and things that you need when you have almost nothing to give and nothing inside of you feel very drained and things like that. So this is like such an important tool and tactic that I use in different varieties of life, because I have a big family. I'm in the center of a lot of little communities, and I've done so much in my 36 years of life that I have had to work in that mindset of pivoting very quickly and creating like something out of nothing almost. There's a mindset shift in that, because first and foremost, we have to understand that there's no such thing as nothing. So you have to understand how to get to that mindset. However, sometimes we don't have money, we don't feel like we have energy, we don't feel like we have the right tools. Sometimes we don't even have the right vocabulary to pivot into what it is that we're trying to articulate and do. And that's the big one in this day and age, is having the right vocabulary. So number one, we want to focus on understanding that there's no such thing as nothing, which goes into the right vocabulary. I don't have anything. I'm drained. I'm poor. I'm like, you're not lifeless. You're here. You are present. You are in actuality, you are very much alive, hopefully. I'm talking to a zombie. And even though there may be mental drainage and physical drainage and that you don't feel like yourself, you are actually here. So actualizing and having that vigorous vocabulary and reiterating that vocabulary and pushing that vocabulary. I am here. I am alive. I am gathering wealth. I am broke. I'm in debt. I am paying my bills. Most of us are paying some bills while in debt. So therefore, we have a pivot in our mindset that we need to understand that we are paying for the lifestyle and a lot of things that honestly should be free. But capitalism and life and government, this is what it is right now. There are a lot of things in our life that should be accessible. Healthcare, having a baby, being able to graduate college without having $100,000 worth of debt. These are things that we're constantly working towards politically, constantly working towards as women, constantly working towards after 100 years as people of color, hundreds of years actually. But these are narrations and these are conversations that need to be had. But that vocabulary that's coming out of your mind and your mouth has to pivot. It has to be strong. As strong as the doubt is in your mind, that vocabulary as to actualizing the facts has to be just as strong and as powerful. So I am against a capitalistic society. I have been working since I was 16. Most of us have been working on something since our teenage years. Something, whether you have been in school, whether you've been managing your family after school. I was one of those people. Most Muslim women of color, most women of color in general had to manage some type of family structure while growing up, have social norms and things they have to articulate and keep up with while going to school, while producing their own family in the future, while gathering resources for education, higher education, and have lack of funding. These are facts. So when you're talking to yourself or you're talking against yourself, that can be really dangerous, because you're not factoring in at that moment the level of things that are against you, quote unquote. Pivoting back, we want to discuss how to get something out of quote unquote nothing. That vocabulary and the mindset of where you are now has to be ironed out and has to be wrinkle free and peaceful. You are not only the moment. As we all know, you are everything that's around the moment, everything that was before the moment and everything that's to come. So having the vocabulary correct in your mind is a super powerful tool. Do not ever doubt it. And you have this. And